Hey guys, good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Joy here. It's almost morning, actually reaching towards midnight, and I'm feeling really good after a nice little nap. And I got something that I wanted for a long time just to complete this collection. So as you can see from the title, it's gonna be the house stock once again, which I really think uh, for me it's special because it's sort of like a summary of all the fragrances from particular house that I collected, and then rank them based on my liking and put them under one title, so you guys can get some sort of idea in short. So today's house is Prada, and one of the Prada fragrances here was my scent of the night was Prada Luna Rosa Sport. I just recently reviewed this, and I'm gonna show you all these fragrances. I think I have 9 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 means I have 8 full bottles and 1 sample, right? And I'm really familiar with the house of Prada because I've been wearing Prada for a long time. I think Prada exudes confidence, class. They have the prices are not that cheap, but they are justified because they have such a high class house. When I think of Dior, Chanel, I think Prada is along the same line with Hermes and maybe Cartier also, right? These houses really reflect class for me, right? So yes, I will let you know my thoughts from my older Prada to the latest one, and mostly all of them are designers and men's collection, okay? But excuse me, but you can definitely wear what you want to wear. So this video actually I dedicated to brother Sakawat Tiham. He is one of my older members in the group in Fracom Bangladesh, also in Goodfellas Fragrances Bangladesh, as well as when I used to have Good Smellers Bangladesh page. So he has been always supporting me. Very nice brother. Never met him, but he's like, which one is the best in this line? So I was like confused. I told him all of them are nice because to me all of them are special. I do not buy any fragrance if they are just average or just based on hype or whatever. I buy something that I really want. So I'll tell you along the way. I'll tell you some stories with each, and let's start from the left. So Tiambai, this is for you and all people out there, right? So excuse me. Yeah. So first one I'm gonna start with is the I think this perhaps my most favorite in this house. I think this is such high class. All of them are, but this is something about this. This is the first bottle I ever purchased from House of Prada. This is Prada Amber Puram, and the juice color, as you can see, it's beautiful, like purplish, soapy kind. If you know Ferrari's pure lavender has this kind of juice color. Bottles are really pretty. If you have a bigger bottle, it looks much nicer because the juice color. Even if you know Rasas's Darage has this kind of juice color, and these bottles are beautifully built. Okay, it has metal plate. It enlists all the ingredients in the bottle, and then the best thing I really like about is the atomizer at the side. Okay, and we take out the cap. Okay, so this fragrance the atomizer, it sprays from here. I really like it. It's kind of cool at the left side, and it really sprays really well. So this fragrance, this is one of the classiest high class bar of soap in my opinion, and I think I was influenced by Mark when he reviewed it. The way he described it, I fell in love with this fragrance, and when I sniffed it, I had a small little sample. I keep sniffing it. I had to go buy it. I was very broke at the time, so I bought a small bottle. That was my history with it. That's why it's more special. I have to buy a full bottle of it out of respect for this fragrance. It's great. It has great longevity. It has nice, clean, fresh smell with kind of spicy kick. Very masculine, very soapy, yet it's a beast mode kind of fragrance. Usually soapy fragrances are not beast. So this fragrance, you can wear it every day. It can be a signature scent. It is a great office scent, great daytime scent, and it's all year round. Okay, so Prada Amber Puram, one of my most favorites. I'll finish all of them, then talk about them, and then I'll let you know which ones are the best in which category. So the first one, Prada Amber Puram. Then I bought the second one was this one, Prada Amber Intense. So this fragrance, at this moment, it's getting harder to find, and it's okay. It doesn't mean harder to find means it's a good fragrance or something like that. In general, people think like it, fragrance getting harder to find, so it must be special. Nothing like that. But this fragrance actually is very unique. I would say this is one of the most unique ones in my whole collection. So this is kind of like a black soap, as Coach Rob said, Coach Rob 619. He described this as a black soapy kind of fragrance, and I never smell black soap, but I can totally see the reference. So this is just like the same bottle, but it's but darker. But you can see the juice level if you put it against the light. Okay. So it also has that plate. I fortunately got a big bottle of it, and if you cannot find the bottle, try to at least sample it because this is very unique. So this is kind of close to Tom Ford Noir as far as I understand. I sniffed Tom Ford Noir. I do not like that fragrance. It's something is too much in it, like spices. This fragrance is very unique. I think it's much better than the Tom Ford one. When I sniff it, I do get that fresh clean. At the same time, it's something like a buttery kind of a dark layer on the top of it. It's kind of like waxy, to me. So if you like kind of like a mysterious, dark, daring fragrance, you can definitely check it out. Prada Amber Intense for men. So the next one, I think Prada Amber line. I don't think there's any other fragrance. If I am wrong, please correct me. Next line I'm going to look at is Prada Luna Rossa line. Prada Luna Rossa is another line that Prada produces, and they have this again fresh, clean Daniela Andre Rocha. She is like a perfumer for all these fragrances. So Prada Luna Rossa, the first one, I did not buy because I may buy it later, but it's just so simple. It's very fresh. There's nothing daring about it. So maybe perhaps I didn't buy it. Then there's Prada Luna Rossa. I think there's a cologne version. There is some two other version I didn't get. So I have 3 from the line, okay? And there's also Carbon. That is a clone of Dior Sauvage. I did not get it. Don't plan to get it. The 3 I have, I think, are must-have for me, okay? First one is I got Prada Luna Rossa Black. This one I gave perfect 10 because it's damn nice. It's so beautiful. It's so strong. Sebastian Zara talked about it. I think he said it's comparable to Midnight in Paris. I can see the comparison, but I think it's a little bit different than the Midnight in Paris. I think this is longer lasting than that. It lasts a long time on me, projects like crazy, but some people may say they get moderate projection, but longevity on this is really, really good. So Prada Luna Rossa Black, it's EDP concentration. It's a little bit dark, okay, a little bit dark, sweet, clean at the same time, but it's kind of like romantic, and it's cold weather nighttime scent, right? Prada Luna Rossa Black. Absolutely love that fragrance. I think the next one is the fragrance that got discontinued. You can still find 1 or 2 bottles, but getting harder to find. This is Prada Luna Rossa Extreme. Again, a black bottle with a red in the middle. Beautiful looking bottle here. All of them come with this cap, useless cap sort of, but I don't like these caps. But it stops it from spraying in this luggage. So this fragrance right here, it's a spicy version of Prada Luna Rossa. This is pretty close to Prada Luna Rossa Black, but this one has the spices. It kind of makes it like feel like a spicy, strong, projecting kind of fragrance. It's kind of on the daring side. So it has that daring feel to it, okay? When I sniff it, it's not that spicy. It's not like spice bomb, but you get hint of the spice bomb in it, right? So if you do like those spicy elements of spice bomb and you want to mix it with a little bit soapy, a little bit like mysterious, but very sort of like a confident man, it's a different kind of soapy dark fragrance mixed with a little bit of spices. So this is the extreme version. All right, I like that as well a lot. Then the last one I own from Prada Luna Rossa line is the one my scent of the night was. So this fragrance, let me tell you, share with you. I have here you can see the small sample. This is the history I have with this fragrance. This sample I've been having since 2015. It's now 2019, right? 4 years, and I still have some juice left. I keep wearing a little bit of it, and I just love it so much. I just wonder someday I'm gonna get the full bottle, but never could, go all the way and then pull off on the bottle. But recently I pulled the trigger on this because just I got a good deal. Great pricing on a page called Fragrance BD Bangladesh, fragrancebd.com. They're great owners. They offer great prices, and I think I got it from them. Yeah, Prada Luna Rossa Sport. So this fragrance, it's no, sorry, my mistake. I got this from USB page. He offered it for a great. I'm so sorry, friend. I forgot because I bought bottles. I forget where I buy them. So this I bought from USB page, but USB and Fragrance BD, great pages. So when I bought this, I was totally satisfied. Every time I spray this, it's long lasting like the other two. It's beautiful. If you like Versace the Dreamer, which no one talks about when they compare it, I get a feel of Versace and Dreamer from this. A little bit of Lamal, but this is way better than both those fragrances. Very high class, soapy, at the same time kind of dreamy, and I get hints of tobacco somewhere. It's like a wet tobacco, but there's no tobacco enlisted in it. But this is one of the most hidden gems in the whole, even it's the whole fragrance game, right? Prada Luna Rossa Sport. That is my next one. So moving on to the next one, I would talk about the one. I don't have everything from this line except one bottle. So this is discontinued now. They made it in some other line. So this one I bought recently is Prada Infusion Dome, right? Infusion Dome is a favorite fragrance of Steven. His channel is called Red Lessons. I watched his review. I immediately fell in love with the review, and I've been looking for this fragrance since then. I saw one brother selling it. I took it immediately. This I think is the most high class, soapy kind of like fresh out of the shower fragrance I sniffed till date, and it's so high class. It's almost considered as the niche line, and it has neroli. It has beautiful notes enlisted. Like I get watery, neroli. I get citruses, and then think there is few other notes I reviewed. You can check it out. I don't remember all the notes. I think it's here. It's written. Sorry, it says neroli, iris. Yes, I missed out on iris. Beautiful composition. It's something that for your own enjoyment. This is perfection for me. Prada Infusion Dome. Then I would say this Prada Loam line. I have to talk about Prada Loam. Prada Loam has for men, and then they have Prada Loam for women line. I think I forgot the name. Prada is not called Loam, but they have women's counterpart. So I have all the men's one. So I got sample at first. I reviewed based on the sample Prada Loam. Okay, and then today I got the bottle finally. I have a story to tell. This is Prada Loam, and this fragrance I bought after all other Pradas that I collected. There's a reason for it. I had an ongoing bet with my brother Tanvir Bhai, and Tanvir Bhai is one of our cool dudes in Bangladesh. He is enthusiast with cars, sports cars. He loves watches. So he's a different world. He lives in a different world. He's a very cool guy, very, very nice, humble, down to earth. So he told me, brother, you're gonna end up buying this fragrance because you love it so much. He brought this bottle. I said, hell no. That time I hated this fragrance. Like, I did not see the reason for me to go get it. It's too safe. So Jeremy reviewed this, and I saw it. I'm like, I sniffed it, and every time I sniffed it, I was like, it's okay. Even Steven Redlessons, he said, like Steven said, this is not his most favorite. He thought it's overhyped. Like it's like overdone or it's nothing special. But I personally think, like after seeing the whole Prada line, because I'm a collector, I didn't see anything like like in the end, I didn't see the reason not to buy it. I like it. It's fresh. It's something like Infusion Dome. It has a lot of elements of this, but this is a little bit more simplified. It is pretty watery sort of iris, and this fragrance I would compare very soon when I review Diorum O. I have a small little 10 ml. These two are extremely close, right? But I think there are little differences, but if you love this, you're gonna love that. If you love this, you're gonna love this. So this is one of the safest fragrance to buy in this whole line. It's a little pricey, but it's super classy. One of the best office scents you can buy for yourself. If you just don't want to think too much, just want to use a fragrance, beautiful bottle also. Okay, here you go. Looks really nice in your collection, heavy bottles, right? So I love that about this. So I got it recently. I'm wearing it right now, just one spray. I think it's really nice. It's just really nice, but it's nothing complicated, nothing artistic, just laid back sort of luxury class. Prada Loam. But before I bought this fragrance. This one I think is my favorite in the line. Prada Loam Intense. Dark little bottle here. It's hard to see the juice level. Only if you put light here on the top, you can see. This fragrance, it has Prada Loam DNA. Then you add some leather and some patchouli, and it becomes dark. When you spray it, it's way stronger than this. So when you spray Prada Loam Intense, you're gonna see the note differences and similarity at the same time in the beginning. So it's gonna get darker with that leather, and it does get noticed. Wherever I wore this, like 2 to 3 sprays max, people ask me like, what are you wearing? You smell wow. It's like your fragrance is projecting, So that's a great compliment to get. So I think this fragrance will do great in nighttime, summertime also too. You can wear it, but just a little bit cool weather, this fragrance will be amazing, right? I think this is another perfect 10 in my when I reviewed this Prada Loam Intense. The last one I haven't bought a bottle of, I'm thinking still, is Prada Loam. This is Lou water, and the bottle looks like a little bit bluish at the back. So you're basically gonna get this leather wrap which says Prada at the back. You're gonna get a blue colored bottle. Everything else is the same. I like this one. The only problem with this one is the lasting power is not that great. It lasts less than Prada Loam, but it has that nice violet sort of feel. If you know violet, Fahrenheit, Mercedes-Benz, Xenia, Vomo, Gucci Purum too, those have violets. This one has that added violet, gives a little bit like a different kind of a feel, like even lighter than Prada Loam. So it's like watery. That's what the name is, Prada Loop, Prada Loam Loop. So if I'm gonna buy the full bottle, I'm not sure, but I don't think it's a must buy for you. But the other two, it's great. So this is for people who also like safe fragrances, everyday wear, casual, gym. I think this would be a great gym scent. So that's basically the 9 fragrances that I have from House of Prada. So now let me tell you, out of these, which are my favorite, or which ones are for which occasion, which one is most daring, and which one is most unique. First of all, which one is my most favorite in this line? If just my personal opinion, out of all these, Prada Amber, and then the Prada Infusion Dome. Even though many other of these other ones I love, they might get 10. These two I think has that niche factor in them. Okay, that's just my opinion. Anything else you say, you can pick it up. It's your choice. You can put any of them as a niche quality juice. But these two, Prada Amber Intense, Prada Amber Purom, and Prada Infusion Dome. These two are, I think, my favorite. So now, which one is the safest in the whole lineup that you really look to buy? Safest bet, just like Dior Sauvage, you get Prada Loop. It lasts decent time. It doesn't project all that much, but the smell, everybody loves it. Not gonna get a single hate on this fragrance. Safest. Most daring fragrance in this whole line. I think I'll pick again 2. The most daring 2 are these dark ones, Prada Amber Purom Intense, and then Prada Luna Rossa Extreme. These two have spices in them. This one is a little bit more niche quality about it as well, because it's very distinctive smell. It's not crowd pleaser or something you just like complex fragrances. These two I think would be your ideal pick. So these two are the more artistic, Prada Luna Rossa Extreme, Prada Amber Intense. Okay, which one is most versatile in the whole of this? Like which one has the versatility factor? You can wear them anytime, any occasion, casually or up close. I'll go with this one, Prada Luna Rossa Sport. This fragrance is just amazing how this smells. It's just great. This one, unless you smell it, you wouldn't know how good this fragrance smells. It's perhaps one of the best fragrances Prada ever produced, which is built to love, right? It's soapy, dreamy, clean, at the same time romantic, and you can wear it any time of the year, day, night, doesn't matter. And it does have great performance, makes it the most versatile. Okay, what else? Most favorite. Okay, maybe the last category. Which one lasts the longest, longevity wise? Which one is the best? So more or less everything in this line, they last, like Prada Luna Rossa Black, that lasts on me, the Sport lasts on me. But so far, looking at the whole collection, I think on me, this is Prada Loam Intense. This one has the longevity that beats everything else. This one lasts and lasts. You just put it on your shirt, you can smell it 2 days afterwards. Okay, so that's basically the whole sort of summary. And the whole line, any of this you see are worthy checking out, buying, no problem. The rest of them are also good, but these are the ones I think are full bottle worthy. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching, and it's a pleasure doing the house talk all the time. Take care, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a very nice day. Bye bye.